great Tupac Shakur from the Loyal to the Game CD. This show is dedicated to Oscar Grant, the Grant family, and every family who've lost a loved one to gun violence. I have my girl, DJ Raz, in the house. What's up, DJ Raz?
Shoot, not much. Just trying to relax. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know today. That actually is Friday, and kind of real saddened about the whole situation with Oscar Grant. I was at home and I seen the verdict. Actually, I was actually here at school, still on the radio station, when I heard the verdict with our cousin DJ No Good and Jesse and some other friends, and everybody was just like kind of in the outrage. It's all different races, you know what I'm saying? And it's just really, it's just sad. It just goes to show how they don't care. I'm not gonna say who. I just say America itself don't care about young urban people at all. It's not just black, not a white thing, it's not a Mexican thing, not a Filipino thing. It's just that they don't care about us at all.
So, reactions to the verdict. My first reaction was, thank God that he's found guilty of something.
Yeah, of something.
And then when I heard it, I was like, oh my God, are they kidding me? This is just modern day slavery.
Yeah, definitely, and that kind of it's kind of like we're in war here on our own streets in our own city. You know, they want to send us over to Iraq, but at the same time, we don't need to go nowhere if you guys decide to go ahead and kill us here. You know, and that's really sad to wake up every day and just to know nobody's on your side. Nobody's on our side. Nobody cares what goes on with us. But like I told my mom, the government and America's going to do what they want to do, you know? Justice will do what they want to do. No justice never served, never ever. So we're going to see what goes on with the sentencing, you know what I'm saying? Is it's going to be the same outcome, the same disappointment, you know what I'm saying? And the worst thing about it is that that's somebody's son, somebody's grandson, somebody's uncle, you know, somebody's dad, and it's just really, really sad, you know?
So, feelings on looting. Like I said earlier, I can't stand a thief. I don't condone stealing. Taking what does not belong to you is not cool. Girl, I saw women going into beauty supplies, breaking bank windows, setting displays on fire in department stores. Come on, my people.
That's just like extra ghetto right there. Like, what does that have to do with Oscar Grant? You still in a weave and you looking good and you still in some shoes from Foot Locker. That had nothing to do. That made us even look ignorant and bad as people. They were waiting for us to act like animals and savages. That's what we're not. You know, we're people, we're humans. So the thing about my young people that's out there, that was out there looting and stealing yesterday, remember, we are not animals or savages. We are human beings. And when we start acting like human beings, maybe they wouldn't trip so hard off of us, because they were waiting for us to do something. They sit out there all day. The news, they were there, they were ready. It's like, oh, they're going to do something. It was like entertainment tonight for them, which is really crazy. And it's really, really sad.
Because Oakland has a bad rep as it is, you know,
yes.
And I can understand being upset for 400 years of injustice. I can also understand being so mad that you want to tear something up, but you don't tear up your own stuff.
Your own city, yes, where you live at. Like, I can see if you guys went up to the mountains somewhere and started tearing up stuff. I don't promote violence or anything like that, but if you're gonna tear something up, don't tear up where you built your plantation or your furniture, where you lay your tent, where you lay your head at night. So what are you gonna do? We already don't have anything in Oakland. How you gonna tear up the stuff we already don't have venues in Oakland. We don't have nice, pretty shops. Like, you go on Bel Air, you see all these different shops, coffee shop, cupcake shops. You go downtown Oakland, you might see one coffee shop, one hair weave store here, another hair weave store there, another hair weave store there, and a club, and then a liquor store with lots of crackheads on bikes, which is not what I want to see every day. But we need to get together as people. We got to start as people getting together. We can't help that the people that's looking on outside the glass trying to help us. You know, they're not going to want to help us. Because we want to treat ourselves. We want to treat our own stuff, which is really, really sad.
It is. So, I don't know, it's just a crazy sad day, because, you know, I had a murder trial for my brother, and I had to go through this murder trial twice.
Yeah.
Because the first time it was like 3-4 and 1 against.
Yeah.
And then we had to do it all over again. It took 5 days for deliberation on my little brother. You know, all praises due to Allah that the people who killed my brother, one got 25 years to life, the other one got 40 years. They were black.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That was black on black crime.
Yeah.
So let's see what's going to happen in a minute.
See, my whole outcome was, what if it had been the tables turned? What if it would have been a black cop that killed a white kid or a white young urban, you know, person? Would it have still been the same outcome?
Do you remember Jenna 6?
I was kind of young, but I do know a little bit about that.
6 black kids. You know, it was this white school that had a white tree. The black kids couldn't come sit under that white tree. One black kid went and sat under that tree. A fight started, but the black kids who beat up the white kids,
yeah,
they went to jail.
That's what I'm saying. And this has been going on for many, many of years. And just like you said, like on the TV, they were saying that you guys have the freedom of speech. We're giving you the freedom of speech. How are you going to give somebody freedom of speech? Freedom of speech is supposed to be free. So, I mean, just America, I love America, but at the same time, I feel like I want to pack my stuff and leave soon, because I'm feeling that this is somewhere I don't want to be, because all the stuff that be going on, all the wrong things that be going on, you know what I'm saying, right here in America. And then on top of that, they put Mesli in a cell by himself. So people are saying that, oh, he's going to get in jail. He ain't going to get nothing. He up in there like Betty Crocker, just chilling. There's nobody in the cell with him, so nobody can get a hope to him.
I hope nobody takes this the wrong way.
Yeah, don't take it the wrong way
But
at all.
this is one reason why I don't let my kids say the pledge. Yeah. In school, I write a letter. They cannot say the pledge because, and justice for all, they're not talking about us. It's not justice for us. So that's why.
Even with the whole protect and serve. Yeah, I mean, you might protect, but it's just ain't service. I mean, a lot of, man, you know, and the thing that makes me really cry sometimes is that I once wanted to be a police officer. I went through the Oakland training and everything, and did ride-alongs, and I really thought I was what I want to do. But at the same time, now I'm kind of like, wow, I'm glad I didn't do that, because I would never be a sellout to my community. I would never be a traitor, and I would never want to hurt people in any kind of way, you know, mistake or not. You know, it's just really, really sad what went on, and I hope this never happens again. But the sad thing that it is going to happen again, and the same crap is going to go on, you know, the same.
August 6th.
Man, and then the thing about it, and it's just the whole case was fishy to me. You know how they had people going on vacation, somebody got sick one day. Come on now.
A doctor's appointment.
Yeah, and my thing was, their conscience clear when they even made a decision that they made. People say, oh, well, at least they came out, he's guilty and he got charged for something, but that's not good enough. That's right. Somebody's child right there. And I wouldn't know how my mom would feel if somebody's a police officer to kill me at that would feel. You know, my mom would be beating on African drums, you know what I'm saying, down there. And my thing is, like, today, for people out there, you know, I know it's almost time to go. Be peaceful, you know what I'm saying? Please don't burn down Oakland. You know, I have family that stay out there, friends. I have friends that actually own businesses out there, and I like going hanging out in Oakland and going to the lake. But people, us looting and stealing and acting a fool is not going to help anything. It's not going to bring Oscar Grant back. And I just want to say rest in peace to Oscar Grant.
I want to say my heart goes out to the Oscar Grant family.
Yes.
I know exactly how they feel. I had 2 brothers murdered, 2004, within 5 months of each other. I know what the mother's going through. For a little minute, my mother lost her mind. She had to come live with me. This woman had no concept of time. It'll be 12 midnight. She's up getting dressed, getting ready to go to work. So it makes you lose your mind. I know what the siblings are going through. My life will never be the same again for as long as I live, for having 2 brothers murdered. I have a 14-year-old son who's off the hook, post-traumatic stress disorder, because he lost his uncles when he was 9 years old. So it takes a toll on the whole family.
Yes, not just one individual. That's just really sad.
So I wish you guys a blessed weekend. Be safe.
Stop the violence.
Violence is not the answer. We need to silence the violence.
Yes, definitely.
I'm Miss Machiavelli. You're tuned in to That True Talk. Stay tuned for the E.J. Brown Show.
Yes, sir.
And don't forget about RKA, Rich Kid Academy, Sundays.
Yes, from
3 to 5. And what about the morning tea?
Oh, yes, the morning tea is from Monday through Thursday with King Shots and I, DJ Raspberry. Make sure you add us on Facebook at the morning tea, you know what I'm saying, and check us out. It's a good show. We have hip-hop, we have discussions, we be on a whole lot of stuff. It's kind of a show with ADD, but hey, make sure you check us out. We have a good time in the morning. We also have the Urban Drop on Thursdays. If you're an underground artist and want your music to be heard, submit us some tracks and hit me up at DJ Raspberry at richkidacademy.com. Peace, love, and nappiness.
Have a blessed weekend and continue to keep it locked right here, only on Kcrh 89.9 FM, the East Bay's best variety. Yes, I'm going to leave you with Sitting Home by Total.
That's old school for real.
I know, I want to leave him with a pop, but now
I didn't get you on tape, so I know how you